Hello everyone, this is Jay Hurst again, and there's been big changes in the real estate business. The first one I thought I'd touch on is actually the brokerage change. I have switched brokerages. I left Coldwell Banker in the Tysons area. That office was actually phased out, and most of those folks went over to Reston. But I'm here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, which is a PenFed real estate company. And so we're right here in the Fairfax Square area, which is where Tiffany's and some of the other finer retail outlets are. We're on the top floor, we're on the penthouse floor at 8075 Leesburg Pike, which is right across the street from one of the big malls here at Tysons. So moving right along, let's talk a little bit about what the current marketplace is. And it's a very complex marketplace in Northern Virginia. It's actually pretty complex across the whole country. But to make sense out of it, what you really have to do is get it down to more of a micro market area. So we're just going to talk today about Northern Virginia. There's different, all kinds of different things that are going on throughout the country. States like California are seeing a lot of migration. I think Illinois, California, New Jersey are seeing a tremendous amount of migration. And we really don't have that as much here in Northern Virginia, but what we do have is a settling of the incredible property appreciation that's been going on for the last year or so. It really started right in the middle of COVID lockdowns, and then it's been kind of off to the races since then. So we saw, I think, in some of the neighborhoods here in Northern Virginia, as much as 20 to 21% property appreciation over the course of a year, which is quite a bit. That has calmed down, and so we're really, I guess the best way to put it, we're really kind of at the pre-COVID levels right now. We're still seeing property appreciation. So I know there is some depreciation going on throughout the nation, but we don't really see that here. There's a lot of reasons for that. Probably the largest reason is the fact that we're close to the government and we have a lot of high technology in the area, and there's just a lot of business here. Tysons is a huge business center. Of course, we're right across the river from Washington, D.C., so there is a portion of the government that is in play here in Northern Virginia. But that's kind of it in a nutshell. So I wouldn't say that the market's a bulletproof market in Northern Virginia. Anything can happen. We certainly, saw the same bubble pop situation back in 2005, 2006 as everybody else did. But at the same time, this side is a little bit different. So we've seen a slowdown in appreciation, but we haven't seen it come to a grinding halt. Now, my advice to sellers and buyers alike is it's more of a buyer's market now than it was a year ago. It was mostly a seller's market then. And we're seeing really a lack of grasp of that with some of the sellers that feel like it's a continuing seller's market, which it really truly isn't. But at the same time, you have to look at almost like a street-by-street basis. So if you've got a primary location with an excellent home that's been updated, you'll still see a multiple offer situation. However, if you've just got the basic tract home and you're located on a street with other homes that look just like it, and there really isn't anything that sets you apart, then we're really back at the pre-COVID situation where you're going to see an offer with all the contingencies, home inspection, finance, things like that. So it's important that we adjust our sights on that because it can still be a winning situation. There's nothing to worry about. It's just you have to adjust your sights on that. So that's really it right now. I'm going to have a little bit more for you once I get settled in here. We can talk some more data. But right now, I would say that Northern Virginia is still a good place to be, still a good place to buy and sell. We stay pretty busy. So we haven't seen anything that even remotely resembles a recession here. We do have inflation in consumer goods like most people across the nation. But we do have an active real estate market. So if I can help you sell your home, or if you'd like to go out and look at some of the finer homes here in Northern Virginia, please give me a call. Thanks very much.